Welcome back to the Outer Worlds. We have managed to get our ship de-impounded or something. And guessing that the next place to head to is engineering.
Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board.
This is
Those XF411s? And an old Yakita 37? You think they'd let me peek at the power plant?
Remember Auntie Cleo? Because she remembered.
Thought there'd be more machinery. Must be housed on a sub-level.
Who took your temperature?
I could spend all day in here and not have looked at half the best stuff. It's all pretty worn, though.
Auntie Cleo.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
Caledorn. Nice place you got here, Chief.
No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
No. Salute. Copy that, Chief.
At ease. Nice to see an outsider with some working brain cells. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
Just passing through.
Statistics don't lie. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going, most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
Parvati, you wanted to talk to Junlei. Go ahead.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Nudge Parvati to continue.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Silently encourage Parvati.
Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
Thanks, Junlei. I had some other questions for you.
Not a problem, Captain. Ask away.
It seems kind of warm in here. What's going on?
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
Why haven't you fixed them yet?
Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
Is there no room for compromise?
None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone aboard, will be cooked alive.
Charming. Intelligence. You need a contractor to work this out. I'm available for a reasonable rate.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
The back base. Am I supposed to know where that is?
Sorry, I forgot not everyone knows this ship like I do. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
I'll get you those parts from the back base.
Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Level up is always nice. Let's put 5 points into there. And Wait. Revert. We have to go 1 and 1 skill now that I've reached 50. So let's put 5 points into long guns because I'm not using handguns. Let's keep working on our dialogue skill. No. Put 5 points into tech. I'm guessing that we cannot put anything in here yet, so yeah. Use the terminal. Nah. Let's have some
This is House.
action, I suppose. Go on the happiness is a warm spaceship.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Position to back base. Terror on the frontier. Stranger threatens our flight.
Who the? Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king. Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
Speaking for myself, Captain, I am not of a mind to be murdered by a psychopath who plays with fire.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain.
Persuade, I guess. Put that down before you incinerate the entire deck.
I know this ain't a toy, neighbor from above. It's a catalyst, just like me. Keep talking. I like the sound of your voice.
Thank you. I'm just here. I'm here for some parts. Junlei sent me.
That's right, sir. Just the parts. We'll be in and out in a jiff. You won't even know we were here.
Tennyson just keeps feeding the furnace, don't she? We're still playing with her last sacrifice out back with the crew.
So, can I grab that part then?
You don't just ask a king for a favor when you're standing in his court. You bring tribute, sacrifices, prophecy, shit like that.
Uh-huh. Let's just attack this person.
Here they come.
See no reason why we should be friendly with outlaws. That should be it. Quite sure how we are stealing things from outlaws, but
Smells
okay.
kind of like old Bess's outflow pipes. Ugh.
Sure is a lot of stuff here.
disbanded when they joined McRed's crew?
Now that it's home to an original McRed.
I guess I'm out.
Here we go! Everyone all right?
Yeah. What on earth is this stuff? Junior mycologist's log. When I settled on Groundbreaker, I thought this would be my gateway to the stars, the beginning of my epic tale as a spacer. Now I grow shrooms for a bunch of outlaws. Not even for selling, they just eat the damn things by the handful. Some of the crew have been tripping for weeks. I suppose it could be worse. Heard of a sublight contractor who got dissolved in chemicals and flushed down waste treatment for stealing from Lilia. Now McRed, he's always happy to see me, calls me his fungus lad. Update. McRed just set a man on fire for having his laces undone. Shit. Maybe I need to be more careful about what I'm growing. Or to find something that calms him down. Time to experiment. Else of interest here? That's that done.
Such thing as pizza.
Ready for this? You picked the wrong path.
Pick up radiator
Claire's gonna be
parts.
pleased as pie when we show her these.
What are these? Ventilation ducts, or what are they? Ah, they're just alternative routes into the area. That's nice. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. It's down here.
Don't shoot. I'm with Junlei.
Excellent.
Haven't seen any new faces down here since I arrived. Not sure how long ago that was. McRed tends to incinerate anyone who comes by.
MacRed's dead.
It's too bad. I mean, he was a scary fucker, total pyromaniac, but you know how it is. You meet a guy, get used to his quirks, and then blam.
I came to grab some radiator parts. Engineering could use your help with installing them.
I'll get back to my post. See you topside, stranger.
Excellent. PT. Okay. That's certainly a lot of stuff.
quick?
I guess we'll just empty the fridge. Sell the stuff for bits, even doesn't really give us money bits. Is there a similar that I meant to click on? No, it's just the back room. Still haven't been in.
It's so cozy.
Yeah, that's exactly how I describe this place. Cozy. Oh, it's a cryogenic thing. Well, there are no undesirables down here anymore. Where does this lead off to? Just another of these interesting little service tunnel things. Yeah, let's set up topside again. That was a quiet reload.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt.
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed.
I've got the parts for the radiators. What now?
Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation.
Define slight.
More than a few. Less than a hive. Nothing you can't handle. We were salvaging parts from a ship. Turned out there were eggs inside. They got into the radiators, and here we are.
I'll make my way down there.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
Sigh.
Where the hell have you been, Private? You've missed 3 shifts without notice.
What? No elevator music? I'm disappointed.
The controls are in the back of the machinery shaft area. Keep clear of the radiators. You don't need to kill the mantipillars, but I'd be mighty grateful if you did. Something to think about dying inside.
Sound makeup!
Ah. Final one is up there.
Incoming!
It's a very intelligent mantipillar hiding. Guess we'll have to go up to you then.
You won't get any mercy from me.
Nice hit!
Don't mess with us.
Okay.
Good news? Song tells me the security mechanicals booted up and killed a bunch of mantis. Bad news. Diagnostic says their circuit boards are fused from the heat, so they're not too picky about who they kill next. Sneak past if you can. Shoot back if you need to. I can always do it later.
Sounds good.
Nice hit!
Here we go!
Nice hit!
Down they go!
Wires in nearby photomax.
Indeed.
Eyes up!
Process.
Did they?
Aiming. Target reacquired. Error. Target. Unable to take aim. Worker.
Nice hit!
Security mark located.
That's an interesting way of taking him out, I suppose. Let's just jump down.
Don't mess with us!
There we go.
The parts in position on my side. Go ahead and cycle the droplet pumps. And if you don't know what that means, just look for a command that says cycle droplet pumps.
Okay, that sounds easy enough. Cycle droplet pumps. Have a look at logs. Cobbled together. The staff is getting restless. Workaround and half-cocked solutions, and all we've got to mend Groundbreaker's bones. Are all we've got to mend Groundbreaker's bones. In many cases, we can't revive one system without cannibalizing another. Grandma lived with that reality, and so will I. I can rally our spirits, but what happens when I'm not around? Groundbreaker's real test will be seeing if our independence outlasts me. I'll take that bet, JT. Old plans, new problems. Found some of Chief Guiying's old schematics. Groundbreaker must have taken a beating during the crossing because she spent half of her career patching it up. A lot of corners cut when they put this place together. Among her papers I also found the layout of a hangar that doesn't match any of my docs. Something that might have gotten sealed off along the way, like blood cells isolating an infection. I hate to put sentiment down in print, but every time I open a panel or find some workaround in the guts of this old bird, it's like I can feel you reaching out to me from the past, Grandma. JT. That should be...
Done. The temperatures are dropping. Stop by once you found your way out of there. Groundbreaker owes you thanks.
Okay, so... that one's out of my reach. I might be able to reach it from upstairs. Yeah. Well, I did manage to reach it. That's the important bit. Archived logs and transmissions. Arrival confirmation to HHB Earth HQ, transmitted via probe, archived at source. It is my honor to report that Groundbreaker has successfully arrived at the Lagrange point, having released our cargo of prefab housing, settlers and supplies at their intended colony worlds. May they prosper and expand. Now that stages 1 and 2 of the mission have been carried out, my family will take ownership of the Groundbreaker as specified in our contract, keeping the ship in active duty as an independent trading post, repair stop and cargo bay. I'd be remiss if I closed this transmission without sending my hopes and best wishes back to Earth. There's so much ahead of us, but we'll never forget what we left behind. Chief Vying. We have a stern reminder. Some very rich and unsavory elements among our colonial neighbors seem to have the wrong idea about why I flew us out here. It wasn't for a 9-figure blood money salary and a Spacer's Choice logo stamped on my ass. It wasn't to nickel and dime passing ships out of their last bit. Groundbreaker has no role in the success or failure of Halcyon's corporate entities. Period. I negotiated that understanding and clearly outlined it in writing before I ever set foot on this ship. If anyone wants to dispute or compromise our independence, they will answer to a Tennyson. We're a family operation, and even when the last Tennyson falls, Groundbreaker will remember us and defend its freedom accordingly. Chief Vying. I guess I can go back upstairs. Ah, elevator music.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right. The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
We'll be on our way. Level 10. It's useful. Get our tech skills up to 30. And apply. Don't know why it doesn't accept clicking down there. Perks. I am very tempted to take the walk speed, I must admit. That one is also useful though. Yeah, we'll take the walk speed. Now these guys also got a perk, that's useful. 10% chance to loot mods when she's in the party. It's always useful. We'll take that. And the Vicar. 20% dialogue combat effect duration. I don't even know what that means. 10% melee damage, armor rating. Okay, so we can get that, but it requires this one. Guess we'll take it then. So she mentioned something about someone in the area having more quests for us. Songjiang.
Temps are lowering across the station. Anyone outside is getting a hell of a light show from the droplet arrays. Thanks for the help. Let me know if you ever need to borrow a wrench or something.
Be seeing you, stranger.
Ah, here we are, Edna.
You aiming to send a message? If so, we best do it now while we still got time.
Why would we run out of time? You headed somewhere?
Me? No. But our relaying capabilities? That's on the final countdown. We're going offline in 3, 2, 1.5... No. Wait, I've lost track of my weeks. Maybe it was 36 or... sometime dire soon.
Why are you about to lose comm capabilities?
Our primary relay station's soon to be occluded by a gas giant. Happens every 40 years or thereabouts. The event's forecasted to last for months, during which we'll lose signal to the station.
And that's our problem, how?
We've got backup auxiliary relays, but the one currently in orbital range went offline some months ago. We can't spare people for routine maintenance.
Sounds like it's time to get the auxiliary station back online.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I finally got the chief to approve the budget for a diagnostic expedition. But allocating the personnel loss for sending a technical team to the relay station keeps getting denied by Junlei. The chief.
What's in it for me if I investigate your relay problem?
You save my comm center from chaos. I guarantee I'll get the chief to authorize some payment forms with your name on them while you're out fixing the station.
I could check out the relay. No need for official sign-off in that case.
I should say no, but why not? Maybe you can figure out why it's offline. I'll send you with an equipment manual. Hopefully we'll get lucky, or I'll get my approval in time.
Hope you don't mind if I borrow that manual when you're done with it, Captain. I could do with some leisure reading.
Oh, and I'll need you to retrieve a copy of the relay's backup data. I gotta forward any messages from Earth stored in the memory. Better late than never, eh?
You just let messages from Earth sit in memory on an orbital relay?
It's not like they're in high demand. Most tend to be adverts on new products, meaning only folks in Byzantium can afford them. I'm sure the station's got a stack of junk messages just waiting for me to sort through.
I'm off. Right. Gladys? Sublight salvage and shipping.
Sublight salvage. Their front looks surprisingly on the up and up.
You reckon we can shop here, or is it all spoke for?
What's that? Oh. Tobias Oyama.
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate consumers. You the one flying the Unreliable?
The name's Captain Caledorn.
Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door.
So you're a Sublight employee?
Sure am. A few years back, they got me started on simple acquisitions. You know those latches they put on cargo bays ain't worth a damn? These days, I stick to HQ and look after Miss Lilia.
I should go. So, Miss Lilia Hagen. We'll save our conversation with her for the next episode, though. So, thank you all so very much for joining me, and I will see you all next time.